everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are getting ready to go out and do our mountain bike ride today. Should be a ton of fun. Heading up to Adams Farm. We're going to ride the bike up there, so it's about 5 miles there. We'll get on the miles. We're probably going to do 3 to 5 miles on the trails today, nice and easy. Hopefully the ground isn't too bad. We didn't have a ton of rain yesterday. We're supposed to get that tropical storm, a hurricane tomorrow, so I wanted to get a nice ride in today before I camp for a few days. So we're going to get on the bike. We'll get some footage for you. Happy to share it with you. As always, if you haven't had a chance to do so far, please hit that like and subscribe button. I got to get moving because I got to get out back in the next hour or so I can go to my Weight Watchers meeting. So we'll talk to everybody soon on this beautiful Saturday morning. Hey everybody, I thought I'd just give you this view of this farm over here. Lovely Saturday morning. Blue sky, some puffy clouds. It's like 85, a little humid, but man, it's so pretty. This is probably my least favorite time of the year because I know that in a month and a half it's gonna get cold, and then we have to hunker down until really April or May, which just kind of sucks. I don't know. It's my wife and I have talked quite a bit about moving south, where we can go somewhere and have warm weather all year round. We're good with 3 seasons, right? We like spring, summer, and fall. Neither one of us like winter anymore. So this always gets me though. It's it just sucks when we get to the end of August. And, the next 3 to 4 weeks will be warm. September is always a funky month, and you'll have a couple warm days in October. We'll hit, in the 70s and maybe even 80s. But it's just inevitable to get cold again and dreary and no clouds. And I don't ride a ton outside in the winter. I might more this year. We're thinking about trying a little bit more outside rides. I think the Marlin would be good and some of the colder weather. And I also got some colder weather riding gear last year, but then I got the Peloton and just kind of put my energy in that. So we'll see. My goal this year would be to try to ride at least once a week outside in the winter. So I'll be back with you in just a second. We'll be at Adams Farm here in the next half a mile, and then we'll show you some trails. All right, we're up here at Adams Farm. Looks like there's a fair amount of people up here. Should be a fun little ride today. Other people will ride a bike up here too, so that's always cool. But that should be a fun little ride. I'll share some more with you in just a minute as we get onto the trail. I think the beginning part of this you could almost ride on the gravel bike, which is literally just hard packed. It's not too bad, it's a little slippery. Got a couple of hills up here. Again, nothing too crazy. I think I'm gonna try the same path we did last time, where we went down and did by the lights and stuff up here. Morning. Morning. Good morning. A lot of bikers up here today. Usually not a lot of cyclists. I haven't seen it a couple times I've been out, but it's awesome. It's like I said, we're trying to get in before the tropical storm tomorrow. Try to get our rides in, and again, it is end of the season. It's always funny. Beginning of the season, end of the season, always much busier. And you'll see, compared to what we've done with your hills, obviously it's a lot less challenging. We don't have the crazy big rocks or any of the crazy jumps or anything. But it's still a nice ride, and this is awesome for me because it's just under 6 miles to get here. So if I do, you know, 3 or 4 miles in here, plus riding back home, right, you can get a good 15-mile ride in. And you never have to drive, which is great. So I'm a big fan of that. Just makes it nice and easy. I will find some time up here to get up and hike. Maybe next weekend. We switched our 4-day weekend until next weekend. So we've got to find something there. Guys on your left. Morning. Nice little hill here. A little muddy. Lost a little bit in the back tire there. A little bit of rocks. Oh. That was a branch in the spokes, making that racket. We'll get up here by the power line so we can ride up here like we did last time. Last time I was up here was in June, so 2 months ago, near Father's Day, so literally just about 2 months ago. And it was pretty good. I did a crappy job of giving you that video because I didn't really know the road. So this one I'm gonna leave it on the whole way, this way going forward, until we hit the street up here. There's a lot of good downhills. I didn't know it because I hadn't ridden it. And I was just showing you guys the uphills before, but I'm gonna show you the downhills now too. Once we get over here, this is tough. Again, I picked the wrong gear, which I do sometimes. Part of the thing with mountain biking is just keeping up speed, which obviously I did a crappy job of. So let's get on and get going again here. The legs are pretty tired too. We had 2 good Peloton rides the last 2 nights, and we did an hour with the trainer yesterday and a lot of full body workout, shit ton of deadlifts. We did supersets of Romanian deadlifts with barbells, and man, my hamstrings are feeling it today through some of these hills. I'm a hill rider, and then the night before I did a good strong hour riding the Peloton. We got over 20 miles. So yeah, feeling it today in the legs. Whew. Making it a little tougher. But I think the hills aren't too bad after we get through the first couple. Yeah, this is why I bailed on you guys last time, because I just saw uphills. But the downhills here are way better than they were on the other way. I think last time I showed you the way back, so this one I'll show you this ride going forward, and then I'll get some more footage as I get closer to home. I've been having to be a little bit more on purpose with the bike too. I find if I've been shifting under heavy load that the bike's been, the gear's been bunching up on the front group set. So that's been tough. So I've had to pay more attention and shift a little earlier when I'm actually not under load, and it's been fine. There we go. A little speed up through here. Should have long pants. He's flipping the shit out of me. And I definitely have to check the ticks when I get done, so I'm sure I'm going to have a few on me. Almost washed out there. That was fun. Not too bad. Huh, I don't know what they're building over here. I didn't know this was here. Interesting. Definitely didn't hit this last time. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what they're working on up here. Interesting. Some guys taking another path over here. Alright, we're going to stop right here only because I have my Weight Watchers class, so I'm going to shut us off here. I'm going to figure out where I am. I might try to take the road back. I don't know this road, and I always like finding a new path, so I might try to see where the road takes me and cut back around. So I'll be back with you in just a bit. So this is an area in Westwood I've never been before. We just passed over from the Walpole side. I'm hoping it takes us back to the main road there, North Street, so we can get over to 109 and get back to the main road. But again, if you're out riding on a nice day, you don't mind getting a little lost. The hell with it, right? Worst case scenario is I gotta find a different path, get a couple extra miles in, which is never bad for the workout, and got a great sweat in today with how humid it is. So this is just a nice little area. I would like to ride this or hike it or walk it in the fall. It's going to be beautiful up here. And it's very, very quiet and secluded. So yeah, living this town for 20 years, there's always little areas that I never get up to off the main roads because I have no need to. But it's nice. my GPS when I went in ways when I take the boundary, so I'm gonna try this way. That's awesome, old truck. What a beautiful area over here. My neighbor and I were joking the other day. We said, you know, there's always a poor part of town, and that our town didn't have one. And we said, well, we live in it, and it's a pretty quiet, nice town. And, you know, where we live, the houses are a lot smaller. You know, they're 1,500 square feet. You know, $500,000, which in Massachusetts is nothing now. And then you come over here, and it's just wow. Absolutely beautiful. Tons of nice homes. I mean, there's always that way anyway, but I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna make my way back, and like I said, when I get closer to home, I will shoot a little more footage for you. Talk to you in a bit. It's a neat little section of road, so a roller coaster should be fun. Get some speed on these downhills. Kind of to a main road here. We'll see if I know where I am. Huh. I do think I know where I am. I think I'm up on 109, further up from Bubbling Brook, which means I'm going to take a right here. And if I'm right, which I think I am, I'll be down to Bubbling Brook in probably just a short ride. Yeah. Yep. So now where I am. I've ridden this road before. Not too bad. It's just the main road. It's going to take us down to where North Street was and how to get through there, so not too bad. Pretty easy. All right, well, we'll be back in just a bit as we get on the main road near home. We'll show you that fun downhill that we always have. Hopefully no assholes pull out in front of us so we can get some good speed for it. So I'll show you that in a bit. All right, kids, we are coming to the end of our ride here. Hit this one little uphill, quick downhill, one more little uphill, and then our fast downhill that gets us up to our fastest speed. On this bike, it's somewhere in the 26 to 29 mile an hour range. Go a little faster than the road bike, we get up in the low 30s. But yeah, thanks for checking out the ride with us today. We have a great sweat, feel good. We've been riding just a little over an hour now, about 14 miles in. Got another mile or so to home. So we'll finish at about 15 miles. About 13 miles an hour, which, considering we did some trail riding, is not bad at all. So yeah, a lot of fun. Love sharing it with you. Like we say as always, and we started the video with it, you know, thank you for checking us out. Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't so far. Always new content coming up. This week should be better than last. We have a little more time off this week. We're not in our crazy tax-free holiday weekend like we were last week, which was pretty busy. So the goal will be to get a cooking video in this week. We're gonna shoot for a good workout video, and hopefully either hiking or biking video next weekend, depending on what the weather does, and hopefully everybody stays safe through this tropical storm / Hurricane Henry that's coming up our way. And with that, I'm gonna shut up, ride out this trail, and I will talk to you all very soon.